Welcome everyone, I'm Rough Pebble, and this is a new series that I'm going to be starting of a game called Prison Architect, of which the first version is coming out, official version, out of alpha is coming out the 6th of October 2015, so in the next couple of weeks here. And it's been in alpha development and early access for 36 months, so that's 3 years now. It's about time that it grows up and steps into an official launch, which is really cool though. So it's great that the developers stuck around and continued their hard work, which is really awesome. And I think I played this game maybe a few years ago when it first came into early access, and it was pretty interesting. And so I'm excited to get back into it. A lot of people have suggested it, and so I'm definitely ready to start up, but just wanted to kind of let you know what was going on with the game. And so I'll start this early access season, the end of it, and then we'll start another season once it actually releases. So that's sort of the plan with this series, just to kind of get a taste for what it's like in alpha and then play the official release. So this is the introduction. This is a tough one. There's a prisoner incarcerated at the facility who's been convicted of a double murder and sentenced to death. That's where we come in. We've been contracted to construct an execution chamber in time for the guy's big day. This is where I want the new facility to be built. The first step with any project like this is to construct the building itself, with enough space inside to fit an execution room and a holding cell. So let's get started. Construct a new building here. We will also need an entrance to the new execution facility. Build a large jail door into the south wall. Alright, let's get this going. Objects. This is the jail cell foundation. Let's do concrete. Construct a building to house the execution facility. Okay. Automatic light placement. That's pretty cool. Building brick, so we could have done it out of brick as well. Is this going? No, it's not. It's paused. Okay. And an entrance object. Large jail door. Here. Let's see what they've got to say now. Your workmen are responsible for the construction of buildings. They'll collect the steel and concrete from the storeroom and take it to the construction site. They'll use those raw materials to build the foundation and framework of your new building. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building new facilities. While we wait, take a look around. Use WASD or the arrow keys to move around and use the mouse wheel to zoom in. Yeah, standard controls, nice. Alright, so they're building the building, nice. Big, not really sure what's going on with the inside here. Oh. Those are just like the roof things, okay. Thanks, guys. I don't know. Cool. Looks good. Inside the building, I want a cell and an execution room. Partition the space by constructing some brick walls. Material. Brick wall. Burp. 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 Cool. And I'm guessing they'll want some doors here as well. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. Let's look around. Let's have a peek around and see how things look. Sack. Sack. Oh. To get rid of them. Normal security. Search prisoner. What? Search cell, search block. I don't know if I can do any of these right now. Oh, they're starting to build it up pretty quickly. What about you, dude? Normal. Trafficking. Violent. Disorder. False imprisonment. Oh, that sucks. Driving under influence. Now add large jail doors to those dividing walls. You can rotate any object before placement by clicking the middle mouse button or R. Alright, let's look into that. Object. Large jail door. Oh. That is not what I meant. Alright. Let's keep looking around at these guys. Workman. Guard. Chief. Sack and cooks. These guys. Maximum security for torture. Holy shit. So their outfits change, I think. Sentenced to 23 years for multiple crimes, including armed robbery, and aggravated burglary. That's armed robbery. I suppose that's looking good. We now need to designate rooms with those spaces. Designate a cell in the smaller area where we can then designate the execution room itself in the large one. Okay. I accidentally skipped over that a little bit, but that's okay. Cell here. Execution here. Those new rooms have requirements before they become functional. The cell needs a bed and a toilet. The execution room requires the electric chair. Okay. Objects. Bed. Here. Toilet. R. And the execution chair, or electrocution chair. Electric chair. Electrocution. Yeah. Electric chair. Nice. Looks cool. Go. Let's keep looking at these guys real quick. Kidnapping and perjury. Oh. There they go. Time to go eat some food. That's really cool. Gotta make sure that there's enough food. Stack. Dirty trays. Stack. Serving table. That's really cool. I'm gonna go out to the yard. I like this. This is really nice. It's got a good, chill flow to it. For right now. This is just the introduction, so I'm not really sure what the actual game is gonna be like. I'm a little scared. It seems kind of intimidating. But we're gonna get through it. That's how new games always kind of start. There's a bunch of guys down here too. I didn't even notice that. Where's this guy? Burglary. Why do you have a different colored jersey? Or possession and possession. Why is your uniform different? Huh. Nah, I don't really understand that now. Trafficking. Let's look at this guy again. Hughes, burglary, 6 years. Possession, 6 years. 23 years, not guilty. 10 years, not guilty. Interesting, I don't really understand that. Are they... did we not put the bed in? That's part of the problem. Failed. Bed. How? Still don't understand. I thought it would have given us a bed. Object. Alright, let's try this again. Gotta do it. Oh, I just got rid of it again. There we go. I guess they'll just do it in their own time, I suppose. I don't know why it's taking them so long. There it is. Thanks, man. Alright, so that should be that. That's the essentials taken care of, but there are still a few improvements you could make. It's up to you, though. These aren't strictly required. It depends on how much you care about your prisoners and their environment. The cell itself could be improved with an outward-facing window and a small bookshelf. Yeah, let's do it. Execution room? And the facility could look better with a higher quality floor material, like wooden floorboards or mosaic tiles. Outside, you could add some lighting and paneled pathway if you think it needs it. This is the man in question, Edward Ramsey, a teacher once. Would you believe it? It's not our place to decide if he deserves this. The law has made that decision. We're just here to do a job. Once you are satisfied the facility is ready, you can begin the prisoner transfer to his new cell. Simply click on the Polaroid in his cell to initiate the transfer. Okay. Let's go ahead and build it out real quick. I just want to know that we'll do the window. That's a good idea. Okay, yeah, we'll do something like this. Oops. We'll do it here. Not sure what the right way there is. Okay, and a bookshelf will do it. We'll do it right there. Maybe it would have looked nicer over here. Let's do that, yeah. And see your prisoner at all times of the day. Light. We'll do something like this. Paving stone. Yeah, I like that. And objects. Window. Did we not do that? Huh. Interesting. Optional, add a bookshelf to the cell. Redo the flooring with higher quality material. Mosaic floor. Oh yeah, here we go. Let's do that. And then we'll call it an introduction. I think that's the end of the introduction. Pretty much, once we... Oh, that looks cool. Thanks, guys. Alright, let's click on the Polaroid. Incoming call. Looks like they're moving him out. Don't shed one tear for this guy. He's a stone cold killer. Guilty as charged. He even confessed. Want to hear his description of what he did? It's juicy stuff. It was around 11 p.m. The lights were already on. Knew she was home. Oh man, it's actually going to show him committing a crime. Oh man, what's he gonna do? Oh man, his wife is cheating on him. Oh. I knew I'd catch you two here. Edward, don't. Just don't. What are you going to do? Cox is gone. Stone cold killer. Now what, buddy? Now what? So that's why he's going to the execution chamber. Clear as day, if you ask me. Deserves every volt he's gonna get. All men deserve forgiveness, even him. Are you so sure in yourself that you can deal out such final judgment? Catching your wife with another man is no excuse for what he did. And he went there with a loaded gun, knowing he'd find them together. That's double premeditated murder. He's done nothing but cooperate with the authorities. The state is making an example of him. If he'd committed his crime 100 miles north, he'd be looking at life imprisonment instead. How is that justice? Do you want a guy like this running free? I'll sleep just fine at night when I know he's gone. Another call. CEO. Good work so far. However, there's one problem. The execution room isn't functioning yet because it doesn't have any power. We need to connect it to the electrical supply. How do these not have power? We are now viewing the prison in utilities mode, which shows us the electrical wiring layout for the entire prison. Each building in the prison is connected to the power grid by those thick underground electrical cables. Power is provided to the prison by this substation, which draws electricity from the national grid. And that's where our power's drawn from. As you can see, this entire wing of prison cells is without power. All of the lights are out. To fix this problem, we first need to switch into utilities mode to understand why the lights are without power. There's no wiring out here. The nearest electrical cables are too far away. Our engineers can't complete the wiring for this area. Extend the electrical cables nearby to cover this wing of the prison. Let's go to utilities, electrical cable, and let's do this right here. Should be good. Connect the rooms to the electrical supply. Yeah, look at him go. They're doing it. Nice. There we go. Incoming call. Lights aren't the only thing that needs power. Your new electric chair does too. Use the power cables to connect the execution facility to the power grid. The electric chair itself is a special type of electrical item. It requires its own dedicated power line. You'll need to connect it up entirely with main cables. Or with mains cables. Okay. Utilities, electrical cable. Let's go like that maybe. Oh, no, there we go. Just like that. That. Cancel all that. There we go. There it goes. Incoming call. What have you got for me? We're almost done, I think. We should test the new execution room at least once before we try to use it, though. I'm just going to turn it on for a few seconds, make sure everything is okay. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't work. Looks like we drew too much power and tripped a circuit breaker in the power station. The whole prison is dark. We're going to need more juice to be able to handle the power spike that electric chair generates. First, we need to turn the power back on. This is a two-step process. Switch the power station back on by clicking on it. Then build 3 more capacitors so we have enough power capacity to handle the electric chair. Okay. Once you've done that, test the electric chair again by clicking on it in the utilities mode to turn it on. This. Switch on. There we go. They're all on now. Capacitors, utilities, capacitor. Oh, that's not what I meant. Okay. Let's go ahead and toss that into that mode. No, they should be building it. There they go. Yeah. Alright, let's test that chair out again. Coming call. Well done. I believe you are finished with this job. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job, and that's important in our business. Try not to worry about what happens next. Can I help you? The priest says. Edward. The priest. Are you looking for forgiveness? Edward. I don't know. I have to do something. I can't live with the things I've done. You have to turn yourself in. Whatever you've done, you cannot evade the consequences, the priest said. You will never be able to live with yourself until you face up to your past. But Edward, I want to go back. I want to forgive her. I want to forgive me. God will forgive you, no matter what you have done, if you ask Him to. But you must answer for your crimes in the eyes of the law. There is no other way, the priest. The priest says, "It is time, Edward. You have done the right thing, even though this world will not forgive you for it. You will be with God soon, and He will have the final judgment on you." So they take him to the execution chamber. Strap him in. He sees his fate just ahead of him. He sits down in the chair. Oh gosh. Here it goes. Say his last rites. Nope. Just frickin' do it. Edward Ramsey, you have been found guilty of 2 counts of murder in the first degree. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? Edward. Susan. I'm sorry. Oh, man. It's a good introduction. It's at the end of it. Press escape to continue. Alright, so that was the introduction. I think I'm going to end the episode there. This will be the introduction to Prison Architect. And I'll probably start up a new prison here in just a little bit and upload that tonight as well, hopefully. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It has a really awesome art style, very similar to RimWorld, and sort of the same building aspects of it as well. So I think I'm actually going to start a series of this, which I had thought about doing anyways. But that introduction was really neat, and I'm excited to play a little bit more of this. So I will see you in the next episode, and if you have any comments or suggestions, leave them down below. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.